How are you today? Let's get real. Let's do something different for a change. By the way, I probably should have gotten my shades today because you know what I'm going to be doing? Obviously, I'm trying to hold my balance. It's really hard when you have to do something different for yourself, isn't it? And it's always hard to be set out from the crowd, right? And today is kind of no different. You know, I'm trying to keep my balance as well as I am, talking to you on my camera. I'm not going to do this obviously very, very long, but I'm glad I have my arms. Yeah, I'm glad I have my arms, that I can kind of sort of hold my balance. And I also have to, kind of watch my feet. Because I am walking backwards, obviously. I'm going to try this for maybe a couple of times on my, what is that, channel? I should call it cookie channel. Some kind of crazy like this, right? Don't laugh, okay? I'm gonna just say this. There's a purpose to all of the videos that I do on here, okay? And today is actually no different. You have to kind of be careful. Now, the one thing that you always have to do is think differently, right? When you're going through a hard time, what do you have to do for yourself? There's a physical therapist on YouTube, obviously, because YouTube is the answer for everything, isn't it? No, I'm just kidding. It says this: in order for you to strengthen your glutes, and this is what I'm working on. I'm working on strengthening my glutes, my butt. You have to walk backwards. The funny thing is that throughout life, we only know how to go one direction. We always know how to walk forwards. But in order for you to find healing, and you have to do something different, right? And I want to do everything possible to, this is just me, do something different. Yeah, that's the title of this video. Do something different. Because that's what I always want to come on here, on this channel, to think differently, do things differently, but in a good, positive outlook, good, positive way, good, positive manner, okay? So I'm almost done walking backwards. Now I'm gonna still continue to walk backwards as I go back to the house. I know a lot of you are probably like busting out laughing. Oh, and another thing that I caught myself the other day was that I had food on my, what is that? I had food on my mouth, up on my chin, I guess because I did like a sauce with turmeric, and you could actually see the stain on my on my last video that I did. So go and watch that one. Tell me what you think. What else can I mention on here right now? I can mention on here right now that, okay, I actually like working weekends. I like, you know, being set out, you know, differently from the rest, from the crowd. And excuse me while I have to take this step because the curve is a little steep. You can't stop. I mean, it's okay to pause, but you can't stop. So I wonder how many times I'm going to probably be doing this. To those of you who don't know, I'm autoimmune, and that's hard to heavy. That's heavy. That's heavy. Yeah, it is. It is a heavy burden to carry, right? Yeah, it's hard to walk this journey of being autoimmune. But at the same time, it's also a journey to come on here and share this with you. Now, here it is again. It's so much easier when you can walk forwards. Okay, there it is. So I need to work on strengthening my glutes. I need to work on, you know, nutrition. And how long am I going to have to eat a certain way? Do I have to go gluten-free, dairy-free? I'm going to say this, you know, if you're autoimmune, every diet doesn't apply to you. Because one thing that I'm finding is this. Every journey is different. Everyone is different. Somebody said you're as unique as your thumbprint. Yeah, you are. Just because you have arthritis doesn't mean that every patient or every individual is going to be the same patient as arthritis. Just because you have Hashimoto's doesn't mean that every individual is going to be the same with Hashimoto's or whatever autoimmune condition that you have. So I wanted to come on here and, you know, share this with you because I realized one thing. I hardly ever talk about my condition on here. I mainly talk about see what I mean? I mainly talk about, you know, everyday life. You know, I chit chat. Some of you probably think that I BS on here a lot. I do have this channel for a purpose, for a reason. And one thing is this. It helps me cope with what I'm dealing with. Now, as I'm growing in this field of being a vlogger, it's a learning curve. It's a learning curve for a lot of us. And, you know, the techie skills, everything else that comes with. Now I have to be very careful because this is gravel. Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to stop here. All right. How was that? Was that an adventure? It was for me. Once again, I got the copyright music going on. And I had to, you know, come on here for today and, you know, do this video, you know, for today, this being on Sunday. And let me lift up before I do my closing thoughts. All right. So, like I was telling you, mind reset is a process because a lot of times you're stuck within your thoughts. And that's how it is with me. You know, I'm stuck within my thoughts. They're saying that just because you're a YouTube vlogger or just because you're a motivational speaker, that you don't go through any of the struggles. You don't go through any of the suffering. Well, as I grow, I want to break out of, yeah, being the same person. I've told you before that things do change. They change for the better. And that's what I want to happen to you. That's what I want to happen to this channel. I hope to have guests on here as I evolve. But then again, that's further down the line. But anyways, I just want to give you much love, joy, peace, wherever it is that you are. I know I made this video. Thanks so much for the humor. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for sharing my content. I can't stop thanking you on here. I know I do and say the same thing on a consistent basis, but man, stays like these. They'll start balling. But anyways, I'm gonna give you much love, joy, peace, wherever it is that you are in the world. I'm gonna start my singing career, like I said in my last video. Oh, by the way, my last video cut off because the battery went dead on my camera. But anyways, I want to give you much love, joy, peace, wherever it is that you are. So Lodi G, I am in a place to be. We got stocks, options, futures, forex, and cryptocurrencies. And I will see you in my next YouTube. Bye! Ah, I was supposed to show you my channel. I don't play any music because I don't want any copyright, but it's good to be on here. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!